Hello and welcome to the Book of Bones YouTube channel. If you're a confused Cambridge fresher and you've heard a lot of new words recently, this is the video for you, so stay tuned to find out what they all mean. DOS, short for Director of Studies. They are your first point of contact for anything academic related. Tutor. They are responsible for your pastoral care, so if you have any welfare concerns, go speak to them. Supervisor. This is an academic who will be teaching you in a specific topic. Supo, short for supervision. These are small group teachings with your supervisors. These are organised in your college and not centrally by the department. The 3 Cambridge terms are named Michaelmas, Lent and Easter. Easter term is also known as exam term. Porters. They keep the college running day to day and are a friendly face to go to if you have any problems. They also help sort out your mail, and if you make too much noise at night, the porters might come and knock on your door. You'll find the porters in the plodge, which is short for Porter's Lodge. All your posts can be found in your pidge, which is short for pigeonhole. The Dean. The Dean of your college is in charge of discipline. If you break any rules badly enough, this is who you'll be talking to. The Master. The Master of the college is the head of the governing body and is often responsible for making a lot of decisions around the college. Camcard. This is your student ID. It will let you into college buildings and let you pay for food in the servery. The colours in the corner are your college colours. Camfess, the university's anonymous confessions page, and objectively holder of the best pun confessions page title. Crushbridge, a similar confessions page, but for crushes. It has led to people dressing in colourful clothing in the hopes of getting noticed. Bedder. A bedder cleans your accommodation and they also empty your bins. The frequency at which they do this depends on which college you're in. If you put your bin outside your room, they'll usually leave your room alone. Gyp. A gyp is a small kitchen in your accommodation. It may or may not have an oven and it's not usually very well equipped, because usually you'll end up eating in the college servery. Mainsbury's. Short for Main Sainsbury's. Yes, people do actually use this term. It's the most central supermarket and most students do their shopping here. Slocal. The reason that Mainsbury's is Mainsbury's. Stash. Clothing that has a logo on it somewhere, whether it's for your college or for university sports teams or college sports teams or for the ski trip or any event, there's always a reason for stash. Some people love it, some people hate it. I think you can guess which one I am. Orgasm Bridge. So named for how cyclists feel trying to go over it. It is the main bridge which leads from the city centre to the University Library and the West Cambridge site. At the West Cambridge site there is a sports centre and also a few departments for different degrees. Formals. Formals are fancy dinners that happen on certain nights in your college. You get to wear fancy clothes and a gown, and it's usually darkened and candlelit and very atmospheric, and well worth the money to go to them. You'd usually book to go to a formal on someone's birthday or for a special event. They're not for everyday dining. Halfway Hall. Halfway Hall is a formal that happens halfway through second year, and theoretically it's halfway to the end of your degree. As a medical student, it's only a quarter way through my degree, but it was still fun to go to. Bridgemas. Bridgemas happens on the 25th of November because everyone's on holiday when Christmas actually happens. It's usually celebrated by a themed formal with crackers and Christmas decorations. Penny games are strictly forbidden but happen at formals anyway. Pennying. If you drop a penny in someone's wine glass at formal, they have to down the glass of wine. There are a lot of rules and etiquette to do with this, and it takes a while to understand all of it. An engineer's penny. This is a penny that's been bent on a press in the engineering department so it can fit down the neck of a wine bottle. And if dropped into a wine bottle, said person has to down their wine. 5-penny. If this is put into someone's dessert, then they have to eat the dessert without cutlery. That is only if the 5-penny is the first bit of silver that has touched the dessert. Bop is a small party held in college at the start and end of term and for special events. Sea Sunday is a massive event in Easter term where everyone gathers together on Jesus Green to drink and party and have fun. It's the last weekend before everyone has to start studying for exams in the summer, and people have often gotten into the Daily Mail for their ridiculous costumes on this day. Socials. These are informal meetups with members of your society. Swaps, when two societies or colleges decide to have a social together. Sharking, a term used for when a student in older years tries to get with a fresher. Cindy's. At one point, this club did actually used to be called Cinderella, which was shortened to Cindy's, but now it's called Ballare. The biggest event they have is Wednesday Cindy's. Sunday Life is an event held at the club called Vinyl. The name stuck, so now everyone refers to this club as Life, but they also hold other nights such as Glitter Bomb on Tuesdays. Lola's is the only club with more than one floor. It's a chain club and it's quite a standard night out. Fez is a club that plays less mainstream music. Their biggest night is Friday Fez, which plays all sorts of indie music and throwbacks to your childhood emo phase. The Van of Life, on one side of the market square, a source of good post-clubbing food, known for their cheesy chips. The Van of Death, on the other side of the market square, which is what Uncle Frank's trailer has been affectionately named. Another option for post-clubbing food. Try it at your own peril. Gardies, short for the Gardenia, is my personal favourite choice of after-club food. They do Greek-style food. They are also open during the day and also cater to non-drunk students. Emma, short for Emmanuel. It's a fairly large, very central college. Medwards, short for Murray Edwards. It's one of the only all-female colleges, and it's also one of the Hill colleges. Eddies, short for St Edmunds. It's a mature college and another one of the Hill colleges. Corpus, short for Corpus Christi. It's a very central college and it's also home to the Corpus Clock, which always attracts a massive group of tourists. Although not in the rain, apparently. Cats, short for St Catherine's, with an A. It's a small central college. Tit Hall, short for Trinity Hall. It's a small, well-hidden college in between King's and Trinity. It looks out onto the river, and the back of it can be seen from Orgasm Bridge. Magdalen, included solely for the reason that everyone pronounces its name wrong when they first come here. Keys, short for Gonville and Keys. It's situated right next to the Senate House, and often features in tourist photos. And no one pronounces it right until they hear it for the first time. Natsuki. This is a natural sciences student. They can either be a bio-Natsuki or a phys-Natsuki. A Mathmo is a mathematics student. A Trinmo is a mathematics student from Trinity College. Ingling, someone who studies English. ASNaC, short for Anglo-Saxon, Norse and Celtic. HSPS, stands for Human, Social and Political Sciences, not to be confused with HPS, which is History and Philosophy of Science. MML, short for Modern and Medieval Languages. HISPOL, short for History and Politics. PBS, short for Psychological and Behavioural Sciences. Landec, short for Land Economy. Cuppers. This is the intercollegiate sports league for team sports. Varsity. This can refer to a whole host of things. Firstly, it's the name of our ski trip. There's also a restaurant with this name. The university magazine is called The Varsity. And finally, it's also a sporting competition between Oxford and Cambridge. Blues. These are the university colours for high-level sport. A full blue will usually be in the A team, a half blue in the second team, and someone who receives a university colour is in the development squads. May Week, which actually happens in June. This is a final week to enjoy Cambridge with your friends before having to leave for the summer. Everyone's exams are finished and there's no more stress. This is when every college holds its own May Ball or June event. May balls are big, extravagant, night-long events where all the students gather together for a night of revelling. There are live music acts, and it goes all the way from dusk till dawn. June events are slightly smaller than May balls and have smaller budgets, and last a bit less time, but are much cheaper in terms of tickets. Week 5 Blues. This is usually when stress levels are at their highest. It's at this point in term that everyone's got a very heavy workload. Everyone feels tired and possibly burnt out. It's the one hurdle that everyone has to get over, and being able to make it through week 5 means you've basically made it to the end of term. If you find yourself feeling week 5 blues, remember that this degree is not easy, and feeling tired is very common. It's okay to take a break and rest up your mind and your body. Good grades are not worth sacrificing your mental and physical well-being.